Fran Preston. I am currently retired from a 30-year career in the local TV business. I think that fragmentation of having so many options, of 200 plus content options to watch, has really changed how you watch local TV. When we started out in in the 50s of watching 3 major networks and a couple of independents, and now we have so many more opportunities and options to watch. But I think the technology has changed it all. It's given us the options, of course, but how we watch and where we watch is so different. When we got multiple TVs, that seemed like a big change. And first when we got color TV, and then we got multiple TVs in the home, not just in the living room for the family to watch alone, together. And we got TVs in every room, and bedroom and kitchen and bathroom, and then we got TVs in other establishments, and then we have the technology to watch on our computer and probably on our phones. I think all of that, the combination of a lot of opportunity and technology has really changed things a lot. Yeah, I think they're trying really hard, and I think they're trying to combine the resources of the online, which is obviously much more immediate than waiting for your newscast to come out at 4, and the ability to shoot and edit and write and get your stuff online. And I think it's still more comfortable at this point to watch on your television. It's still a better experience than watching on a little 2x2 screen, or on your computer at work. So I think they can work together, and I think they can complement each other and support each other and promote each other back and forth. And I think the TV stations are getting it, at least as I see it. I think they're getting it and working together better than they ever did. I think they did an earlier job of it, but I think because the newspapers have the ability to be more in-depth than television, they're going to do just fine online, because they can put so much of that content and writing online, where television stations are, it's quick. The stories are 2 or 3 minutes, maybe less. They don't really have the reportage that newspapers have. So newspapers have more content to put online, I think, and TV stations don't have as much. So I think they'll give them a run for the money. I haven't thought about it, but you're right. I think they could. They know who their audiences are. They could do it by surveys. They could find out who. I think there's really good audience measurement of online usage, and I don't know that any of them send you an email alert to something that they have online, or I know that a number of them are using Facebook, do some social networking online to get people to watch. I know a number of the reporters are putting their stories or teasing their stories online and saying, watch tonight at 10, I've got this story or this investigation. And they could do that. But yeah, I think they could do what the New York Times, get an online notice alert from the New York Times about a story, or from Politico, and they could do that. I don't know that they're doing that yet. Need to innovate. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that you can give up on it, but I think you have to redefine what your goals, if you want to be in it, redefine your goals in it, or find a way to work within that system in the online capacity in another way. I think the traditional model is in its later years and needs to change, and I think it will. And maybe they'll be integrating the online on the on-air, and maybe the on-air people will be online and in a video. I don't know if they do that now, but and maybe blend the two better. And yeah, I think it can happen. In the immediate future, I think it kind of sails along the way it is, with a lot of new inventive programming that's on the air. In the future, I think people will be watching it everywhere. I think some will be watching it in their family rooms, and others will be watching it on their phones. And others will be watching it on their computer, on their laptop in bed. I think it's going to take on a whole lot of different roles, and not to exclude any of them, but to include that and even more that I don't even know